Yo, good morning, my little Tattle Tells. Listen, we got some exclusive Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. Things are on the move for the new cast. Listen, I want to give a spoiler alert for anyone that's just like, ew, you're ruining the season. Click off this damn video. There's spoilers about what's going to happen in the season, and if you don't want to hear it, please kick off this video. Okay, did they leave? All right, they've been warned. Let's get into this mess. Y'all, what am I talking about? Well, first of all, how's everybody's morning doing? Are you freezing your butt off with an American winner? Well, you know who's not? The ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's right. Guess what? The ladies are on the move. We got receipts, right? Kandi, Monetta, and Sonia were all spotted on a plane flying to what looks like the very, very, very last cast trip. But y'all, this is a good one because it looks like they are finally going out the country. That's right. Those Tennessee Lake Lanier Mountains are no longer for them. They are flying out of the country. Now, where are they going, you might ask? I got some tea for that, right? But let me see if you can guess, because I'm going to show you the evidence, and then I'm going to come back and where it is and with all the details. Also, I got some more season 14 tea. Y'all, it's going to be good. All right, I'll see you off to the jump. First, let's go look at these receipts.
Okay, so I was being nosy on the ladies' stories, right? And here's Kandi. Of course, she's showcasing a local business. You know, Kandi's always going to support and give back. I think she's doing something with the Women of Moment times Phenomenal, the three mothers, Emmett Till. But look, here's the juice. Who's that? That's Miss Monetta Shaw. There's Kandi Burruss, Tucker Burruss, and there's Sonia right there, y'all. All right, now, where are they going? Let me give you the clues. This is Sonia's timeline. Talking about some mommy teens, right? Headed out of town. Mommy teens. She's packing up the kids, making sure they have their clothes, all this stuff. And here we go also on this bus. It looks like it's early.
Did y'all figure out where they're going? Now listen, they're definitely going overseas. Did y'all figure out where it was? All right, fine, I'll tell y'all. Y'all, listen. My sources are saying that their final cast trip, the biggie, is going to be none other than Jamaica, Mon. Now listen, this actually makes sense to me, right? Because one, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's not a history, but sometimes, more often than not, they let the new person host a cast trip. Don't forget that Drew went to New Orleans, right? And Tanya brought everybody to Canada, right? Sonia is the newbie. She's already been confirmed a peach, right? We're going to talk about the other potential peach holders and what's going on with that. She's already been given a peach. She is a newbie. Her home country is Jamaica. The girls are flying over and they are saying, and she's saying, mommy. Again, the mommy teens was the clue that they're going to Jamaica for their cast trip. Kandi already done posted it. Y'all, what do you think of that? What do you think about Jamaica? Jamaica is gorgeous. I think they can have a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, we got to talk about this. Sources are saying that while there were some dust-ups, there were little tiffs, there was something between Marlo and Kenya. Listen, it's going back to old school housewives where, yeah, they have disagreements. Yeah, they have little tiffs, but at the end of the day, they just want to move on and have fun. And even if they're going through stuff, if they're in the same scene with group scenes, they're still speaking. It might be throwing shade. It might be funny, but they're still speaking. They're still able to laugh. And it's the type of old school housewives stuff that we love. A lot of people might know this, but the Real Housewives, if they are going to Jamaica, this looks like this will actually be the last cast trip. Now, a lot of people, because it's confusing, right? We're so used to Real Housewives coming on in November. That's why they threw Portia Family Matters up there to kind of like ease us out of the fact that we're not getting our Real Housewives of Atlanta fix, right? But again, this is probably the last trip of the season. It looks like they are pretty much done filming and they're going to be moving into the editing phase, right? Again, we're used to them actually starting to show the show in November. So it's throwing everybody's timeline off. But my sources are saying filming is pretty much done for the season. And you guys, producers, my sources are saying that they solidly think that this is one of the best, most solid, right? most solid cast they've ever had, and one of the best seasons at Real Housewives of Atlanta. Bravo is literally threatening us with a good time. And listen, I'm all for it because low-key, I love Real Housewives of Atlanta. They are the archetype. They are the blueprint. And I would love to get it back to the Carlos King era of who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Y'all remember those golden days. Speaking of cast, why do they think it is so solid? They say the personalities blend. They love Sonia. Monetta, as you can see, is going on this cast trip to Jamaica. Again, I'm calling it first. Monetta has not been officially given a peach, but it looks like they love her and that she will be given a peach. Now, there were reports that Angela Simmons was actually going, I reported it, right? That there were reports that Angela Simmons was also looking to get a peach, but once again, she's under contract with Love and Hip Hop. And also, when you think about it, yes, she filmed at the Marlo event, but she hasn't been, my sources are saying, in any group scenes. And what's more, right? There's more. She hasn't been in any group scenes. And what's more, she's not on this all-cast trip. Now, people started saying, oh, but she might be a shoo-in because she bought a house in Atlanta. Y'all, Angela Simmons always had a house in Atlanta. Now, when her child's father unfortunately passed away, she did leave Atlanta, so it looks like she's come back. But I find it odd that people are acting like she never had ties to Atlanta, where prior to her son's father passing away, may he rest in peace, she was in Atlanta and she had a residence. It looks like she might have moved back and gotten residence, but she moved back before the season started filming. And it looks like her move is not connected to being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is just a lifestyle choice she chose to make. If you do, I also do not know, right? This is just a little bit of tidbit, because that was Sheree's stories being nosy. And I said, I want y'all to see the story and then meet me after the jump, all right?
All right, so here's Sheree being all sultry on her Instagram stories. Listen, if Sheree gonna do one thing, she gonna serve body, she gonna serve faces, she gonna serve a brand name. It won't be she by Sheree, but she gonna serve a brand name. Now meet me after the jump, because I have thoughts on this. Because who's she cuddling with?
Y'all, Sheree won, because I want to play the music for copyright. Who is Sheree cuddling with? Who she's dressed so seductively for? Who she putting on a show on? Now, if you guys don't know, Sheree's, we don't even know if they're still together, but her boyfriend, who's living in a halfway house in Philadelphia. Sheree's life is crazy. I don't believe I just said that sentence. Sheree, who's living with a halfway house, boyfriend who's living in a halfway house in Philadelphia, sent Bravo producers a cease and desist order saying that they were setting up storylines and scenes to lead people to believe that he was going to actually film away from the halfway house, which would be a direct violation of his probation. Now, he ain't playing with his freedom, and he also distanced himself from Sheree. That died down, but we still don't know if they're back together. But judging, and again, I'm being messy, right? Judging from what she's posting on Instagram, she's cuddling with someone. She's being cozy with someone. She's sending that to someone. Y'all can believe it's for the fans if you want. All jokes aside, I am literally trying to get my sources to see what's going on with Sheree's love life. Is Tyrone going to be part of the storyline? Is her storyline going to be heartbreak? Or more important than that, does she have a new love? Anyway, my little Tattle Tells, let me know what you think of the Jamaica trip. I will give you updates when I can, and I will talk to y'all later.